Hello guys, it's Kasia. Welcome back to my channel. As I promised, in this video I'll explain how to apply to the event for Kura Kura. Before we start, first of all, there was an update to the application deadlines and they released some more detailed information about the events, so I'll just make an update about that. All the events will be on the 26th of June and we actually have a detailed schedule of that, so let's take a look. So the day will start with the Prize B event, and that will be in 3 sessions from 1 p.m. Japanese Standard Time until 3:30 p.m. Japanese Standard Time. Then there is a break and 2 sessions of the C Prize events starting at 4:10 p.m. until 5:35 p.m. Then the A Prize event is from 5:35 until 6:20 p.m. And lastly, D Prize event, which is a talk event, will be from 8 p.m. until 8:35 p.m. I will not be explaining all of the events in details again. If you would like to hear more details about the events, please check out my previous video. So first, let's do the updates for all the prizes. Let's start with the prize A, which is a fan sign with a chosen member. So the new application period is from 12th of May, 6 p.m. Japanese Standard Time until 4th of June, 11:59 p.m. Japanese Standard Time. And the results will be announced on the 8th of June at 12 p.m. Japanese Standard Time. Another update is that they clarified that you cannot win multiple of the prize A. You can only win this prize once. And it is not mentioned in details, but I assume that even if you apply to different members for the fan signs, you can only win 1 fan sign, so 1 in total. Even if it's a different member, you can only win it once. So since this is a fan sign, they said that the members would be signing on the booklets of either A, B, or the regular version, and these booklets will be provided by the organizers, so you don't have to send anything or buy anything extra for the fan sign. And since the booklet will be sent to you, it is important that when you register your address, you input the address correctly. Now for the prize B, so that is the meet and greet with all the members of TWICE. There was also the change to the application and it is the same as the prize A. So it is from 12th of May, 6 p.m. Japanese Standard Time until 4th of June, 11:59 p.m. Japanese Standard Time. And the results will be announced on the same day as well, which is 8th of June, 12 p.m. Japanese Standard Time. And just like the prize A, you can only win it once, so there is no multiple winnings for the prize B. Now prize C, which is the online meet and greet with your chosen member. So now the application period is from 12th of May, 6 p.m. Japanese Standard Time and until 13th of June, 11:59 p.m. Japanese Standard Time. And the announcement of the results will be made on the 16th of June at 12 p.m. Japanese Standard Time. Since there is no updated information, it seems that you are able to win multiple times in the C prize. So I imagine that you would be able to win for the same member a few times or for different members. They did not specify that, so I assume that this would be possible. Then prize D, which is the talk event. Application period for that one is from 12th of May, 6 p.m. Japanese Standard Time until 20th of June, 11:59 p.m. Japanese Standard Time. And the results will be announced on the 22nd of June, 12 p.m. Japanese Standard Time. And lastly, prize E, which is a set of clear files. The application for this one is from 12th of May, 6 p.m. Japanese Standard Time until 27th of June, 11:59 p.m. Japanese Standard Time. And there is no results announcement. If you win this prize, they will just send it to your address, but they will not let you know beforehand. So finally, let me get to how to apply to this event. As I mentioned in the previous video, this time there is no relation between the member card and the serial code number, so you don't need to get the solo member card. What is important this time is only the serial code. You only need that serial code to apply for the event lottery. The application is really simple this time. You only need to apply on the Weave Live Meet and Greet website. So I'll leave a link in the description. If you enter via this link, it will take you to the application page right away. So when you enter this link, it will straight away take you to the website where you can see all the application deadlines and all the events once again. And at the very bottom, there are like a few pink buttons. There are prices written on each of them. From here, you need to choose your desired prize. So if we choose prize B, it will take you to the login window. You need to log in using your information registered previously with the We Vibe Meet and Greet website, and if you don't have that, you should register first. I explained that in my better application video, so you can check that out. What is important is that when you register to this website, you should use your actual name, like the full name that you have and the name that you can see in your passport, for example, so that they could identify you later if you win the event. I actually already passed the next step that you should encounter after you log in. So I don't have my own screen, but I found this screen online, so I will just share what you need to enter in the next step. So here you have to enter your address, and unfortunately it is not possible to register an overseas address, so it needs to be within Japan. And if you have a Japanese friend, I imagine that you could just ask them if you can enter their address. However, if you don't have a Japanese address, I would recommend using like a proxy or forwarding service in Japan, and the one I've been using for almost 2 years is Tenso. If you register with them, you will have a Japanese address, so you can input that in the application. And in case they receive your parcel, so like if you win the prize A, and you will get the signed booklet, so they will receive it at the warehouse, and then for a shipping fee and the additional fee, they will be able to send it to your house overseas. So what you need to enter in this step is your surname in Katakana, so in a Japanese alphabet. If you don't know how to write it, you can DM me on Twitter or Instagram. I will be replying and trying to help you, but Katakana is based on the pronunciation of your name. I don't know how important that is in this application, but you also have to enter your English name while registering for the account. I don't know if it's that important. So the next thing is writing your name. So the first one was the surname, and then the second one is the name, also in katakana. And then the next thing is your phone number, and I actually entered with just my Korean phone number, so like an overseas phone number, and it worked for me. So I think you can just enter your overseas phone number, but I think you should include the country code that is before your actual number, and then your date of birth, starting from the year of birth and then month and the day of birth, and then it's followed by the postcode and like your address. If you're using Tenso, they actually explain how to enter your address in the Japanese website, so I think you can take a look at their website. And then if you're using Tenso, in the line, like third line from the bottom, you should include like number that you have, so like kind of they give you a number of your, so you should include that so that they know the parcel is for you. The second last is a gender, and the very last thing is your occupation. So I chose my occupation as the university student, but actually I think if you don't understand that, I don't think it's that important for them. It seems just to be like some kind of data collection more than the required information that you need for the event. Then you need to check the last box and proceed to the next part. So after you enter your address, you'll be taken to the serial code number window, and there you should enter your serial code exactly how you see it on the paper. So like all the big letters, small letters, all the numbers should be exactly the same. You can actually apply with multiple codes that you have. Just press the Y button, and if you enter all your codes or just the codes that you want to enter, you should press the green button at the bottom. In case of prize B, there is nothing else you need to do. Your application will be registered just by entering the serial code. And in case of applying for the prize A or C, this is where you need to choose your member. So you will have a screen where you will be able to choose your desired member, and then you can just confirm the application after then. Just like for the better online event, you will need to confirm your identity by uploading a photo of your form of ID. Just like before, there are a lot of documents listed on the website. However, from my experience, I think passport works the best, and some foreigners living outside of Japan had problems using different forms of identification. So I think just to avoid this kind of issues, it's best to apply with your passport. And if you don't have a passport, you can try to apply with different ID like driving license or your country's ID, but they might not be accepted and you may not be able to participate in the event. And for the prize A, B, and C, you can only participate in the event via your smartphone or tablet. You cannot participate in the event from your PC. And as always, for the Japanese events, they're pretty strict about recording, so the recording of the event is prohibited. And as I say, you can always try if you really want to, but I generally don't advise it, so you should do it on your own responsibility. If you find out that you're recording the video call, they may stop your call or you may be banned from the future event. I will be uploading video about rules and how the event will look like on the day of the event after the results are announced. But for now, I hope that you enjoyed watching this video and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.